Go for it.
All right. Hello. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining me and Tanya tonight. I am super excited to share Wellness Wednesday and just some information on some products and a company that has literally changed my life. And I've met so many others who have been impacted. So I'm grateful to have this opportunity to share the information with you. Glad that you're here. And thank you so much, Tanya, for being here with me and supporting me and encouraging me and doing the second half of the presentation. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and start. Let's start. So I was introduced to this company and to these products 6 years ago on Thanksgiving. Hard to believe that my little twins are going to be almost 10, but really after they were born, I was struggling. And 3 years after they were born, I was still having troubles. And when I would get up in the morning, it felt like I was stepping on glass. I had a hard time carrying them because I had pain in my joints and in my wrists and in my knees. So I would sit on my bottom to carry them down the stairs. I was having trouble sleeping. I was losing fistfuls of hair. My list kind of goes on and on. I had been to a few different doctors and explored a few different alternative medicine type of things, and with no relief. And on Thanksgiving, we invited some friends, and I overheard my friend Diana, and she was talking to my son Tyler about things like milk thistle and turmeric and green tea. And I was super curious what she was talking about, but also curious as far as why she was talking to him about it. So anyway, I followed up with her and learned a bit more about these products. And I'll be honest, I am super skeptical, and I'm a research girl. And so I probably spent 2 weeks solid just doing further research, looking at information and learning. It was stuff I hadn't heard of, and I'm kind of a know-it-all too. I thought I knew it all. So I have loved that part of this as well, expanding my knowledge base, learning about new things. And this picture of my family is the reason that I do it. I'm fortunate to be home with all these kiddos and homeschool them till high school. But now that they're all getting a little older, it's also good to kind of be getting back in the workforce and exercising my scientific brain. So I've started the business, I think about 3 years ago, and sharing it with other people. And so I hope you enjoy this presentation. And now I need to go. All right, with a background in nutrition, I have always believed that we need to let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. Unfortunately, the world we live in is not the same. And so the food that we eat and the water that we drink and the air that we breathe isn't necessarily the healthiest for us. And there have been over 85,000 chemicals introduced to our environment since the Industrial Revolution. And so it has changed all of those things, and it does tax our body. So as a result, some of the things that we're feeling are changes in our health. We're seeing a decreased immune system, brain fog, sluggishness, moods, stress, fatigue. All of those are results of our environment, of our lifestyle, and they can be damaging. And so, what is really going on? And what if we could make changes to our system with the flip of a switch? What is happening is oxidative stress, mitochondrial decline. Our sirtuins are impacted again by these chemicals and our lifestyle. So what if we could flip that switch and make a change? Do we have to accept this as a way that we just age? And the beauty is, no, we don't. We've discovered that our genes, we always thought our genes were responsible for our health. And what we're learning is that's not entirely true. Our genes do impact our health, but there's something called epigenetics, which is a way to look at how our genes react to our environment. I think more exciting, there's something called nutrigenomics, and that is looking at how different nutrients affect our genes. And the reality is that we can't change our genetic makeup, but we can change our genetic expression through making changes to our lifestyle. And so another exciting discovery came through a scientist here in Denver, and he was part of an ABC investigative report 15 years ago. As a result of that investigative report came our flagship product, and came an amount of research that is just exciting, especially to science geeks like me. So anyway, our product was a result of that, and it came at looking at something called oxidative stress. So oxidative stress is totally normal. It's a physiological process. And what it does is it causes aging. The thing is, it's getting out of control. And so is there a way to decrease our oxidative stress? And thankfully, the ABC investigative report showed, the research has shown that this Protandim product can lower oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. I'm going to back up a little bit. So what is oxidative stress? Again, it's very common, and it is caused by different things: diet, smoking, medications, pollutants, alcohol, exercise, pesticides, wireless signals, things that are some of these are in our control, but many of them are out of our control. So what can we do to combat oxidative stress? The reality is it impacts everybody a little bit differently. Oxidative stress is responsible for over 200 different disease states. And so as it gets out of control, it may impact your different organs and body and things like that. So I'm sure we've all heard of antioxidants. Antioxidants are a way to combat this oxidative stress. And taking antioxidants, eating antioxidants is so important. But again, what if? What if we could activate our body to make antioxidants? We have natural antioxidants in our system, and that is what our flagship product, Protandim NRF2, does. The NRF2 pathway in the body activates our body to make antioxidants. Catalase, glutathione, SOD, it's amazing. And so here it is, our flagship product, Protandim, that I've been talking about. Couple things that I loved about it is all natural. It is made of those things: turmeric, green tea, milk thistle. I had never heard of bacopa before I was introduced to this, and it's just amazing for neurological function and focus. I love the research behind this product. I love the safety and certifications. BSCG is one of the highest certifications, and living here in the Vail Valley, it's great to know that our Olympic athletes and others can take these products with that certification. Some of the research that was highlighted, this is out of Washington State University. NRF2 is likely to be the most important health promoting approach in the foreseeable future. It may become the most extraordinary breakthrough in the history of health. This is not our company writing this paper. This is research done on the NRF2 pathway. And again, when I started taking these products, I did not know what the NRF2 pathway was, and the amount of research was very limited. If you just Google NRF2 pathway, you will see a vast amount of research. And if you partner it with anything else, NRF2 and heart, NRF2 and whatever condition you may be struggling with yourself or know of, you will see that the research being done on those two things it's exciting, it's incredible. And to know that we have something that activates your NRF2 pathway, we are way ahead of the game. I mentioned research. PubMed.gov is a library that is put together of a published peer-reviewed research. And the names that are coming up are the journals and the universities that have published about our patented product, Protandim NRF2. And so right now we have, I believe, over 26 studies in PubMed. And just FYI, most of the studies here are from pharmaceutical companies and other things. There will be natural ingredients that are studied, but to my knowledge, we are the only patented product as a whole that is listed by name on PubMed. And so that is quite an accomplishment, and it is thanks to the vast research that came as a result of that ABC investigative report. And if you haven't seen that, I'm happy to share it with you. So let me know and I'll send that out to you. Okay, so just like a car can't run on only gas, our body can't run with only NRF2. So we started to look at the other systems in the body to find out what impact we could have to improve health. So we looked at mitochondrial health and sirtuin activity. Now, I know Casey knows what mitochondria are from biology in the high school, but they're the powerhouse of our cells. And what we are finding is because of those chemicals, because of EMFs and electrical energy, our mitochondria is really in decline. There are not as many as they used to be. They are not living as long as they used to, and they are not reproducing as quickly. And so it's kind of a triple whammy on our mitochondria. So wouldn't it be great to have a natural way to boost our mitochondrial production? And guess what? We do. We have the NRF1 synergizer. And so the NRF1 pathway, again, is not something our company came up with. It is the pathway in our body to promote mitochondrial biogenesis. And so again, naturally through grapeseed, alpha lipoic acid, CoQ10, acetyl-carnitine, all of these are like vitamins you may have heard of. And we have found that synergistically, they work together to really activate your body to do what your body's meant to do. So this improves our sleep, helps our brain, increases our energy on a cellular level. Pretty exciting. And then there's sirtuins. Sirtuins are something that, again, so exciting to learn about, had never heard about. They kind of clean up our system. They get in, they work to rejuvenate our cells. There's a whole process of sirtuin activity. It might be more widely known as NAD. It's been in the news a lot lately. There has been a lot of research on NAD. NAD is part of, again, the Krebs cycle in our body to make energy for our cells. And so what if we could naturally activate this system? I'm going to stop for a second and just talk about, I've been talking about activating, and synergy. A lot of people take supplements. And when you take a supplement, you are adding these vitamins or adding these nutrients to your system as a supplement. What these three products do is they activate your body to make your own. So there are many NAD supplements out there. Some people are even getting IV NAD. Unfortunately, our body doesn't really work like that. You can't just add NAD to our system and have it work as well. So our products are set apart. We have some exciting new research specific to NAD that just came out, showing that our NAD synergizer actually activates the body to make NAD. And so you're not adding it in, you are actually making it within your body, which is so, so powerful. Again, it's all natural. Wasabi, olive leaf, theacrine, and niacin. Okay, these three together we call the tri-synergizer. They are the triple whammy. They are the bang for your buck. They help your body on a cellular level in so many ways. So powerful to add these three products. Again, we have researched, this is different gene expression. So we were talking about our genes and how those impact our health. We pulled out just 2 different genes to look at the impact of our tri-synergizer on those genes. And as you can see, the gray bars are how they work individually, and they all have are so much greater. So that's super exciting as well. we have a whole family of products. And so our Tri-Synergizer, our Protandim NRF2 is what came first. We actually had some research that came out of Louisiana State University where they put it into a topical product. And so our second product that came out was actually a skincare line, and amazing research on this, amazing benefits on it. I absolutely love our skincare line. I'm doing a 30-day challenge of washing my face every day, which kind of sounds funny, but I don't really do that. And I kid you not, I feel younger in 6 days. I just, I just feel like I'm glowing. I feel like my skin is softer. It's just kind of been fun, and it's pretty amazing the difference washing your face can make. After that, we developed our Axio, and Axio, I love. I can't get through the day without it. It is what we call our brain drink. It is B vitamins. It's got that green tea again. It's got quercetin, which is an antioxidant. Again, synergistically, these work together to activate our brain. So rather than caffeine or sugar, this is the nutrients our brain needs to function. So it helps with our focus, concentration, our mood, our clarity. It helps with our resilience to stress. Who doesn't need help with resilience to stress? The day I had today, I needed a double Axio. It just helps with overall well-being, and it's an amazing, amazing addition to anyone's day. If you know my husband, Pete, he was up to 6 cups of coffee before noon trying to get things together. What he was finding is that he was crashing hard in the afternoon. He started our Axio drink in the morning first thing, and he drinks coffee when we have guests or friends over now. He doesn't even drink coffee anymore. So ask him his story. It has improved his mood. It has improved his focus. It has improved his digestion. It has helped in so many ways. Speaking of digestion, we do have a great line with a probiotic and a prebiotic. It is so important to get to the root cause of our health, and digestive issues are so often at the root cause. So I'd love to share more with you about those. We also have a hair care line, which my hair was always in a ponytail. I never worried about it too much. I have been using the hair care since it came out about 2 years ago. My hair has never been so soft. I have never gotten as many compliments on it. I leave it down so much more often because it is just so much more manageable. And again, there was a challenge. I don't know. I hear all these people using dry shampoo and all these products. I'm not a product girl. I like to stay au naturel. I don't blow dry my hair. I don't usually curl it. I can go 11, 13 days without washing my hair. On day 4 today, and this is usually when it starts to get to what I call the nice stage. And so again, you don't necessarily have to go to other products, but if you get a good, clean product that really gets your hair clean, it can stay clean naturally for much longer than you may be used to. Okay, this is just a little backtrack to Axio. Nothing shows focus, concentration, and memory better than that 2nd grade spelling test. And so this is just a comparison. You can see the difference in just 2 weeks on Protandim and Axio. Not only are his letters straighter, the same size, he didn't get as many wrong. We have seen so many benefits for children, for kids struggling with focus and memory and things like that. I just had the opportunity to do a brain health research study with our high school and partnered with a local snowboarder who does EEG brain scans. And it was, I'm so honored to have been a part of it and to see and hear the changes that many of these people, we had a group with concussions, and we had a group with AD, and then we had a group that was our control. And yeah, I can't share the results yet. If you want to know the results, please let me know. I'm happy to share in a few weeks when they come out. but it was just super exciting to be a part of that. And I'm just so helpful, so grateful that I got to be of help to people. I mentioned our ProBio and our Omega and our skincare. And so, yeah, it's super easy. I can share a website with you. Ordering, you can get a discount for ordering monthly and things like that. We are backed by a number of, we are publicly traded, which is huge for, again, for my husband Pete in the markets. It lends validity and transparency to all that we do. And so, yeah, at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Tanya. Thank you, Tanya, to do the rest.
Good job, Laura. I love you so much. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this with you. And if you're watching this, like, I just want to say the fact that you're here and Laura shared this with you, I want you to know what means she cares about you. And she just really wants to provide the same information to you that she was given 3 years ago, to give you the same options in your life that she was given as well. So Laura, could you stop your screen share, hun? And then I'll just do it on my end. I'll make it a little easier. Do it real quick here, so I don't become too much of a lag in time here. Perfect. We'll pick right up where we left off. So my name's Tanya Sheldon, and I live in Meridian, Idaho. I used to live in Colorado. I know a lot of you that are watching this back are from Colorado area, but this was introduced to my life in 2011. So I've been a part of LifeVantage for almost 10 and a half years now. And this came to me in a time of my life when I was a stay-at-home mom. And I also had a lot of sick people in my life that were very close to me, one of which was my husband, and the other one was my mom. And so when this ABC investigative report was shared with me that Laura said she could send to you, it grabbed my attention. I have done 7 businesses like this in my lifetime. I've always been very open to entrepreneurship, and I've always been very open to being my own boss and finding a way to help people on a really big scale. I was always in search of that. I did not like the employee route. I did not like having a ceiling on what I could make, when I could be at work or not be at work, when I could take sick leave, and also on my potential. I just knew that I had vast amounts of potential within me. And I knew that this method of sharing products that you love with people and making money was probably what I was looking for. It just was about finding the right vehicle to do it. So when the ABC investigative report was shared with me, I immediately thought of my mom and my husband, and I wanted them to have the product in their hands. But I was also very open, like I said, to opportunity as a stay-at-home mom. I didn't want to go back to work for someone. So my husband was very skeptical. He was dealing with a condition that it hurt his joints. It was a buildup of uric acid. He had high blood pressure. It seemed like he was a walking time bomb, but very skeptical, thought he had exhausted all options in his life. And I just was like, you are too young, and the future does not look very bright if you continue on this path. So as a good wife does, I ordered the product behind his back. And I told him, this is plant-based. It can't hurt you. So why not just give it a try? And this is the one product, in all honesty, it's a one product that completely changed his life, was Protandim Nerve 2. When I got in 2011, there were 2 products, Protandim Nerve 2, and then the topical anti-aging cream from our TrueScience skincare line, just the 2. And that Protandim Nerve 2 completely did a 180 on my husband's health. And when I saw what it did for him, I knew there was an opportunity here. So I jumped in both feet first, scared out of my mind, but I was very coachable. And I really had a desire for change in our life. I wanted there to finally be more money at the end of the month instead of more month at the end of the money. I just wanted life to feel a little freer and to just have more options in my life. And when I had looked at other companies along the way and other business strategies, the one thing that was never taught to me was the components that you should look for if you're going to find something that you can have as your own business. And I did not have the money or the investment or the capital to put into having my own brick and mortar and starting my own thing. I needed to find a business plan and a system that was already in place. And I wanted to invest in that and then someone to teach me that system. That was something I knew I could do. One of the big components of that is the company. You want to make sure that you are investing in a company that is over 4 years old. And LifeVantage is. We are 13 years old. We are debt free, which is huge. This is a picture of our new corporate office that we just built. We are publicly traded on the NASDAQ. And I love that fact because it means we have to cross our T's and dot our I's. And what we say is what is done, especially when it comes to the science that is backed by our products. We are dealing with functional health from head to toe, from hair to cellular level. Functional health is what we deal in. And we also, on our board of directors, have Erin Brockovich. She came to us and wanted to be a part of LifeVantage, which is just huge. The other component is trends. You don't want to be a part of something that's just a fad, that's a fly-by-night fad that people love today but don't need tomorrow. When we look at the health and wellness industry and the trend that that has in itself, it's huge. The anti-aging category, that will never, ever go away. And the products that LifeVantage represents, if you look at all these categories individually, skincare, hair care, pet care, energy, weight loss, they will those are not fad categories. Sometimes the products can be, but if you can find, like Laura said, very good, clean products that deal with that functional cellular health, that is something that is lasting, especially again, when you go back to the science that we had. So the trends are definitely there in place. And the other thing is, this is a laptop lifestyle. This is not something where you have to go into an office. You can do this business from your laptop. You can do it from your phone. The investment into LifeVantage provides you with an app as well that is free to you. It has tools of videos. You can send a cart like Laura talked about. If there are products that you want to start trying, she can actually send you a cart that is targeted towards the area of your health that you want to target. She can put those products in it, send it to you. All you have to do is check out. It is that easy. You have tons of support when you do this as well, as far as a community. That's why I'm here tonight with Laura. We don't want people to invest in something and then have to figure it out on their own. That's why we're here for you. You're never on your own. And what you want to put into it, we're here to support that. Whether you do it as a hobby, part-time or full-time, that's completely up to you. And these are the income, the average income that people can make based on ranks in our company. And the rank is based on the amount of volume and product that moves through your business on a monthly basis. And when I say monthly, that is a huge thing, because another big component is you want to make sure that you're investing in a company where the products are consumable. And while some of our products last much longer than a month, most of them are a monthly product order. That means people are coming back month to month. LifeVantage, our product base, our customer base is about 70 to 80% of what we bring in. That's not normal in the direct selling world. Typically in the direct selling world, most people are distributors and that's how they get the discounts. We don't do that here. We allow our customers to get the same rate on products that we do as distributors. So when people want to do it as a business, that they get to invest in that business pack, and that's where it can really be life-changing as well. So the passive income that can be created when you have products that people take on a monthly basis is huge. And I'll take you through a few ranks here that have completely changed our life. And the first one is the Pro 3 rank. And at that rank, an average of $626 a month is being brought into the household. When I got into LifeVantage in October 2011, a week after that, my husband got laid off. And I mean, we did not see it coming. It was a complete shock. So luckily for us, he got severance for a little bit. And then from Colorado, he found a job in Idaho. I didn't know where Idaho was even. I'm like, who lives there? I was not excited. But when he took that job, he also took a pay cut. And the blessing was that I was making an additional $400 a month in LifeVantage that completely closed the gap. It made up for that gap. in the pay decrease that he was taking for our move. It was such a blessing for us. And then we had the Premier Pro 5 level. And at that rank, you're making about an average of $3,100 a month. This is where you can bring a spouse home. This was also the income when our family went through one of the deepest valleys we've ever been in. We had a passive income that was at this Pro 5 level that completely gave us peace of mind. What it did is it allowed me to show up for my family when they needed me most and not have to worry about asking someone for time off, not have to worry about a check coming in. The checks continued to come in, and many times they were more than they were the month before, because I had this community of people around me that wanted to work even harder than before just for the sake of our family. It's just, I don't know where else you can find that. And then we've got the Elite Pro 7 level. So at these elite ranks that you see now, this is where you get, there's 7 ways you can get paid in our company. And when you hit that elite rank, now you get a percentage of all the new sales that come into the company on a monthly basis. And that alone is a really phenomenal check that can make a big difference in people's lives. So at an Elite Pro 7, you're making on average about $13,000 a month. At this rank, I was able to, when my husband got laid off again in 2020, he really was not at a good place. And so we were able to let him step back, take some time off, not worry about going right back into the work world, decide if he wanted to work with me or decide if he was ready to go find something for himself again. But either way, he was able to rest and reassess and take some time away to figure it out because of this passive income. So it's real. It can truly be done. And like Laura kept saying at the beginning, if I can do this, anyone can do this. I feel the exact same way. Who I am today is not who I was then. And there's this little saying that goes, people overestimate what can happen in a year to 2 years in their life, but they completely underestimate what can happen in 5 to 10 years. I was one of those girls. And when I look back 10 years ago, who I was and how life felt, how our health was, I can't tell you how grateful I am for this. And now it's just a mission for me to do that for as many people as possible. And that's why I'm here for Laura tonight. So the investment into LifeVantage, a one-time investment to be a part of the categories that we're with functional health, cellular health, all the science that we have that no one else has. There's a $299 investment and a $999 investment. And with that investment, about 90% of your investment you get back in product. So most of it is in product. But then the other side of it is you get the start kit, you get your own e-commerce website, you get a community of support, you get weekly training, monthly training. With the Elite Pack, you get a year's worth of free training that happens once a month, a third Saturday of every month. And you get a free ticket to our next big event, which happens in June, which will be like an event like we've never had before. It's the first time of it. So can you do this? Absolutely, you can. It's just a matter of honestly having, in real estate, it's all about location. And with businesses like this and network marketing and doing something for yourself, it really is about timing. Are you ready? Do you have a desire that is so burning within you that you're willing to do whatever it takes to change your life? And that's why we're here. We're here to help you when that timing is perfect, when you're at high noon, to make a change, to make that one-time investment, to show you the system, show you how to get it done, and get your investment back into your pocket as soon as possible so that we can then get your products paid for and then get your team going to help you start making a big global impact. And we are in over 20 countries already, but yet still such a baby apple. We only do about $220 million a year. That's it. We want to be a billion-dollar company. So the timing of where we're at, knowing that the science continues to get better and knowing we want to be a billion-dollar company, we need more people on our team sharing the story and sharing what we do here at LifeVantage. And this ITT, that's our system. The I is for inviting people to take a look at this, keeping it very simple. That's what Laura did for you tonight. She invited you to take a look. The tool, that's this PowerPoint. It's the ABC report that she could share with you. The tool is just educating you and giving you resources as to what we have. And then the third T is for team. And that's me. That's the other people that are around supporting Laura. And you get all of that for you as well. So where do you go from here? This is just about you deciding what fits best for you at this point in your life. And if you need more information based on everything that you heard, we've got information and science for days we can give to you. We also have a community on Facebook called Vitality Living. It's filled with our science, it's filled with stories. There are webinars in there that are on certain topics of health. And Laura would be happy to invite you into that. And you can look around at your will and see the information that you're looking for. She could tag you on certain things that maybe relate to what you're going through. Maybe you've heard enough and you're ready just to get started on some of the products. We have stacks based on different areas of health. Laura mentioned like gut health, whether it's anti-aging, immune health, gut health, skincare, hair care. There are stacks where products are already put together in a bundle that are a savings to you. Those are a great way to get started. Or if you're looking for a business opportunity, you're looking for that plan B, you're looking for some passive income, you're looking for something that you can do on the side in your free time from your phone, I'm telling you, this has all the components you need that are perfectly aligned to help you make that plan B in your life. And this now has become our plan A. This is a business that you can will to your family. And it honestly can become a legacy. When we think of those companies that have been around for years and years that have kind of blazed the path, there are generations of families that are now a part of those companies. And that generational income continues to go on because they created this foundation of customers and team members that continue to use those products on a daily and monthly basis. So that is LifeVantage in a nutshell. And we just thank you again so much for being here. Laura will be following up with you for certain. So just all I always ask everybody is just make sure that you do just give her the time and let her know where you're at, whether it's a no for now, or whether you need that more information, or you want to get started on the products, or you're interested in the business, and then she can help you further from there. So Laura, anything else on your part? You're muted, hun.
Thanks so much, Tanya. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Casey, for showing up. This was great, and I look forward to following up.
Awesome. Well, safe travels, Laura, and have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.